going on, everybody? I am Robert. This is Guitar Journey. Man, why'd I say it like that? That's kind of crazy. So anyways, what's going on, man? Just hanging out today. Today we're having spring weather. Yesterday we had, I guess, spring weather, not a cooler spring weather. I want to show you guys something. This, and I think I showed this the other day. This is a song, okay? It's not a great song. It's something that you do when you're learning. In the blues, this would be kind of like close to like Mary Had a Little Lamb, you know what I mean? Not Stevie Ray Vaughan. It's more like, I'd say it's, maybe at the end of being a beginner, and maybe like the start of being an intermediate player. But I want to share with you what's in here. Okay? At one time, and it's been a few years ago, at one time, I could play this along with the music. There is music that comes with this on a DVD. And like I say, it's not really all that great of music. I'm going to give you a little example, okay? Like the words to it are in the back. It's not so much that it's like that great of a song. Like I say, it's for learning. But this is like the words, okay? I wake in the morning and I ain't got a thing to do. I wake in the morning and I ain't got a thing to do. There's no sense in trying if I ain't doing something for you. So see, that's kind of like the words, right? And like I say, it's not like a hit song or anything like that, but it's a learning thing. So when you're doing like that, you go like this. Awake in the morning, I ain't got a thing to do. Awake in the morning, and I ain't got a thing to do. Okay, so what this is like, this is just like, I guess you could play it acoustic. It says an acoustic, yeah, an acoustic blues gig in a box style tune. And I'll show you a little bit, like, this is how it goes, like, hi there, what's going on? This is how it starts out like this. I mean, I like the way the little riff is. Then it starts in there, wake in the morning, ain't got a thing to do. So yeah, like I say, it's totally like a learning, you know, it's a learning song for you to learn like how to do like the shuffle. it is a trick to be able to read that and play it in time. It is kind of hard. So hey, what's going on, man? So yeah, it took me a lot of years to learn how to do that. I mean, it really does take a long time to learn how to read tabs and to do it in time and to read the music as you're playing and stay in time. And I can count it. Counting it's difficult. I never got good at counting it while I was playing it. But the thing is that when you have a gap, you know what it is, right? Like, I will give you an example. Like right here, when you see how it has like okay, so right there and then there's a little gap in between that. So you know that, and these are like triplets, triplet, or one and a. Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? But like here you go like one, and there's nothing in there. You go one and two and three and four and or you can go triplet. So there's a lot of ways you can count. You do whatever is comfortable for you. Me, I like the one and two and So and I tell you, it does get in your system and it does stay in your mind. So like on this song here, on Hey There Delilah, so you go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you're over here 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so yeah, it stays in your brain, man, once you learn it. No, I'm not very good, man. I gotta be honest with you. I've got a long ways to go. I watch some other people. I don't like watching kids that are better than me. That's where I draw the line. I don't like that, man, because it affects my heart, man. It affects my soul. It affects my brain. I say, man, how could they be that much better than me when they're only like 10 years old? And I've been playing for 16 years. How could they possibly be that much better than me? So I don't watch kids, okay? I don't know what's going on with that, but that's none of my business. Now, I like to watch like adults that are professionals that play for a living. I like to watch them. But some of them, you just say like, oh my God, I am so far away from that level of playing. But I do look at it like this. Anything that I see someone else doing with the guitar, I strongly believe that I can do that. It's just a matter of time, okay? Because you have to go through the steps, It's like anything else, man. You have to go through the steps. You start out a baby, then you're a toddler, you get what I'm saying? Then you're a kid, then you're a teenager, then you're like a young adult, That's the same thing with playing the guitar. You start out, you don't know nothing, and then you learn a little bit, and then you just keep progressing. And as long as you're practicing every day, as long as you're working on it, Um, sacrifice. Yeah, buddy. Hey, what's going on, Mike? Um, yeah, it's all about the practice, man. And the guy that wrote this course, I bought a lot of courses from that guy. And he has this thing where he says, like, it's more than just practice, you know, it's more than being able to play. It's like, okay, part of it is playing, part of it is knowledge, like learn about why things are, learn about the guitar, learn about music. That's a whole nother thing. And then he was always saying, like, timing and rhythm and harmony is like some of the most important parts of playing the guitar. You've got to have the timing, man. That's like, if you're out of time, then the whole song's gonna sound bad. You've got to be in timing. And I guarantee you that is true. When I try playing something by myself with nothing to help me stay in time, I will make a video of me doing that, and I will watch it, or I will listen to it, and I say, oh my God, I'm so out of time. Like, House of the Rising Sun. That song is so much about timing. And if you're out of time, you can really hear it. And he's got a big thing that he says, like, record yourself a lot, and then watch it, right? Because that's what you're gonna see. You're gonna see, man. There used to be a house in New Orleans. Well, this song is about New Orleans. So check it out, man. I went to New Orleans, and I was blown away by the music, the talent that is out there on the street. It blew me away, man. I was shocked. And then you can look, like when you're walking up and down the street, you can hear music coming out of bars. And they got the door open. And you can stand there and you can watch these people play inside the bar. And I was shocked, man, the amount of talent that is in those bars and on the street. It's amazing, man. They're very talented. They're very good. Some of those people are very good. My guitar is dirty, and I hate a dirty guitar. I have to clean this thing up a little bit. I don't like a dirty guitar. It's just me. It's just how I am. I don't like my guitars to be dirty. But it is my goal. One of my main goals is to go back to New Orleans and do some street performing. But I'm not going to do it unless I'm really good. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe even possibly in 5 years from now. I just don't know, okay? When I feel it, I'll know it. But I don't want to go down there and get, like, well, you never want to get booed. But if you're doing, like, street performing and people are just walking past you, then you know you're not very good. That's kind of a meter right there. If people are stopping and people are videotaping you or taking pictures of you or just standing there and watching you for a while or maybe giving you some money, that you know you're getting pretty good. You've been booed. Oh, dude, that ain't good. I've never been booed. Mike, you might try going down to the nursing home, man. Put together a little show of some oldies or some, I'm just saying the music because that's what they like, you know. They like oldies, they like country, they like old country mainly. They love Creedence. I don't know why, but they love Creedence. Yeah, it's fun, man. I mean, I don't know how things are going to go in the future. I know how I'm hoping that they will go. I'm hoping to put on a show in May, and I'm hoping that they're going to pay me. Okay, I told them 150. That's about 30 miles away from our house, maybe a little more than 30 miles. Let me look it up. But it's a little bit of a drive. And here's the thing about putting on a show, man. It's an all day. I mean, honestly, it takes me I've been working on the list already. I got the list of the songs. How many hours of playing? I usually play for about an hour and a half. But it's about probably a 30 or 40 mile drive. Hang on, I'm gonna check and see how far it is. I usually play about 25 songs in about an hour and a half. I jam it out, man. I do jam it out. There's something about it's something about playing in front of somebody. What the hell's wrong with this thing? I wish that they would leave things alone when it comes to these phones. They're constantly changing this stuff. It's kind of hard to keep up with it. Ellsworth, Kansas. "42 minutes to drive." I'd rather have the mileage. But they keep changing everything on everything. It's irritating, man. I had it down to where I like the way it was and everything. Now it doesn't even say oh, there we go. So it's like 40 miles. Okay, so that's pretty cool, man. Well, these nursing homes, they tell you that they're broke, that they don't have no money. So whether they are broke and don't have no money or just don't want to spend the money, I don't know that. But the nursing home that I'm talking about is a pretty good sized nursing home, and I would suspect that they do have the money. I would think that $150 would not set them back at all. $150, come on, man. But I put a lot into it, man. It takes me probably a couple of weeks just to put the list together, because I really think okay, are they gonna like that song? I'll play it 3 or 4 times. Sometimes I take it off the list. I say, I don't think they'll like that song. Right now I'm debating on Eric Clapton's song. I think the name of it's In My Father's Eyes. I played it the other day on here. I don't know if they'll like that song or not. I don't like playing songs just to play it. That takes up time, and time is very important for those people, man. I mean, if they're awake when I start, usually they take a nap in between. And sometimes when I'm done, there's not very many people left. They start drifting out, man. After about a half an hour or an hour, they start leaving. So when I get down to the end of the show is when I start packing it on. It's kind of like the grand finale, you know, at a fireworks. I mean, like, I got like, shit. I got about 10 or 11. Let me read them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. My last 13 songs are Creedence songs, and they keep you pretty busy. My Father's Eyes is the Eric Clapton song, and I'm debating on whether I'm going to take that song out or not, because I really don't think that they would enjoy it. It's the hardest song on here. I got 30 songs in this list, 33 songs. And it is the hardest song in here. But I just really don't think that they would like it that much. Then I have another nursing home. I have another nursing home that I go to quite regular, and I have not told them that I wanted to start charging. And I know that they're not going to want to pay me. It's kind of a crappy nursing home here in the town where I live in. I played the hospital here a few times, and they told my wife, no, there's no way they're paying nobody. And I said, you know, I don't like playing down there anyways, to be honest with you. I said, so that's okay with me. When you go to a place too often, then they get to know you too good, and then they start trying to tell you what to do, and I don't like that. I mean, I don't like people asking me to play a certain song. I'm not that kind of guy, man, all right? I don't take requests, all right? I got a list of songs. I've practiced those songs inside and out for about a month, and I know exactly what I'm going to play, and I have, you know, I have it down to a system. I don't want to stop during the middle of my show to play something for someone just because they want to hear that song. I don't like that. So I don't like it when I go to a place so often that they feel comfortable by asking me if I can play something for them. I just don't like that. If I play at a nursing home, I would rather play at that nursing home maybe twice in a year at the most. Once a year at each nursing home is where I'm at, okay? 2 would be like the most that I would want to do at one nursing home, because they get to know you too good. And then they start like, I don't know. If you ever play like at a place too much where they start telling you what to do, you'll know what I'm talking about. You probably have. I have a buddy who plays the bass, and he was telling me that when they go out to play, they end up losing money. And I'm not into doing that, man. If I'm going to lose money when I go to play somewhere, I'll stay home and play at my house or on my porch. Or I'll go sit on the street somewhere and play. I'm not going to go to a bar and play for 4 or 5 hours and come home in the hole. I'm not going to do that, man. I'm not doing it. I'm not, like I say, I'm different than people, other people. If I don't get the amount of money that I want, I don't go. Yeah. Well, I don't drink, man. I don't drink alcohol. And I know I got food at my house. Hey, I'm an old guy, man. I'm an old dude. I'll be 64 in August. Yeah, man. I know that the nursing homes do pay people. I know that they do. And in a little town, it's like, okay, well, you know that person, you grew up with that person, or you went to church with that person, and you're going to pull some strings to pay them, but yet you don't want to pay this guy that you don't really know, that you don't really have no like connection to me. I'm not doing that. I'm not playing that kind of game. And the nursing home that, oh, well, like I was saying, like the hospital, I don't care if I never go play there again. The setup where they have me play is too small, and I have to play quiet, and I don't like that. And they know me too good now because they know my wife, because my wife works up there every day. So right away when I start playing, they want me to play, play Charlie Pride. And I'm like, man, shut up. Don't start. I told this one lady the last time I was there, I said, don't start with me, man. Please, just don't. And I know she's got Alzheimer's. I know her, that she's not all there. But I was barely through one song. I wasn't even all the way through my first song. And she starts in on, play Charlie Pride. I said, don't start with me. I'm not going to play Charlie Pride until later. That's where, like I said, that's where when you go to a certain place too many times, everybody in that facility starts to lose respect for you. That's that. And when you play for free, you don't get no respect right off the bat. You're in there for free, that means you're no good. And there are a lot of places I go to, the activity directors aren't even in there. And that right there is a sign of disrespect, because you're the one that I talked to about going there, and you're not there yourself. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm to the point right now, man, where as far as like locally where I live, I'm not real concerned of whether I go there or not. If you want to pay me some money, I'll go. If you don't want to pay me no money, I stay home. My main thing that I want to do is when my wife retires, I want to travel. And I only want to play there, like I was saying before, maybe once. Okay? Maybe I'll play there again next year. But I'm not coming back because I'm going to be, I want to do like, I want to go into like the cities where the nursing homes are big, where I know they got money, and play in there, and then go to another city and play in there 2 or 3, and then go to another city, and then come home and rest for a while. I'm old, dude. The only way I would play in a bar would be if I was in a band. Because the way that I am right now, where I play along with the music, I know that they would start saying crap about me. And I don't want that. I hung out in the bars. Uh, I started going to the bars when I was about 16 years old, and I stopped going to the bars when I was around 40 something. So I spent a lot of years going to bars, and I know how it is when you get drunk and people get disrespectful. The drunker they get, the louder they get, and I don't even want to take my equipment into a bar. That's that's how much I know about bars and how people act. I would not even trust having my equipment in there. I like playing in the nursing homes. It's safe. It's a safe environment. And they think that I'm really good. Okay, I've never been to a nursing home where they didn't think that what I was doing was great. And it's really fun for them. It's fun for me. My wife has a good time. She goes around and talks to the people. She makes things and gives them, like she makes little bags, or she makes hats. She gets clothes at the thrift store, and she goes around and gives them like shirts and stuff like that. So it's more than just me playing, and we spend time, like before I start playing. I go around and I talk to everybody. I try not to touch them too much because I don't know where their hands have been. But I do carry some hand sanitizer with me. So like if I do shake somebody's hand or something, I'll go back to my little area where I'm playing and I'll put the hand sanitizer on, you know. There's a lot of germs in there, man, but I don't know. God spoke to me one time. He said, when you get good enough, I want you to go play in the nursing homes. So that's what I do, man. I'm playing some stuff that's on this page. Five and three. And then you go like this. Oh, it's got 6 in it though. Like that. What are you doing, Mike? How come you're not out working? Is it nice weather there? I'm just curious. I'm just giving you a hard time, dude. I'm just curious. Is that nice there? Um, Mike, are you with me? Okay, let's get this right. Reading this, reading these papers, this music, and playing what's on there is actually fun. It is kind of work, you know, you gotta like work your brain, but it is kind of fun. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a... Wait a minute, I messed it up. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and... Oh, that's hard to read that, man. Okay, here we go. This got triplet, 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 and 1 and 4. 1 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4. No, that's not right. 1 and 2 and 3 and okay, 4 and 4 and But yeah, it takes practice, man. That's why I got this book out, because I said, you know, all the time that I spent learning this, I'm going to start forgetting it. So it took me... To develop that, where I could, you know, play without looking at the guitar, because you don't have really time to look at the guitar because you're busy looking at the paper. Yep, that's it, man. That's how you do it. All right, you guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm going to go downstairs and practice some of my songs. I said a little something yesterday about my, was it yesterday? No, Sunday. Um, Sunday, I started doing like a little church service, like where I mentioned something that I learned in church, and then I'll play some Christian songs. Well, the thing that I was talking about Sunday, and I learned this in a church service, is that when you want to do something that's big, right? And you pray about it, and you feel good about it, and you feel like God's in it with you, it's a worthy thing that you're going to do, then, after you've made the decision where you say, okay, I'm going to do it. And then maybe keep praying, hey, Lord Jesus, I'm going to do this, this thing, this idea that you put in my head. I'm going to go ahead and do it. And I'm praying that you'll be with me on this. And I'm kind of like expecting for you to be there for me. I have faith. I believe in you. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this. So, yeah, without even knowing for sure that people are going to hire me, I'm already buying equipment. That's walking in faith, man. I'm not buying this equipment to be playing at home. This equipment is to be used out on the road. I don't want to act like a big shot, man. It's not like being out on the road, but I guess it kind of is, But it's meant to be used at a nursing home. The equipment that I'm buying is based around the needs of playing in a nursing home. So I'm buying the equipment out of faith that people are going to hire me. And then I'm just practicing as much as I can to get as good as I can. So, because I'm going to tell the people at the nursing home, the ones that say, I don't know, man. I don't really know if, we want to pay you or not. And I'm going to tell them, if you don't like what I do, if you don't like the show that I put on, don't pay me or pay me what you think it's worth. That's what I'm going to tell them. This is the amount of money that I want. But if you don't like what you see, pay me what you think I'm worth. Or don't pay me at all. So, yeah, that's how it is, man. That's how I'm going to work it. Hey, you ever seen Buddy Guy do that, Mike? Where he does that? You ever seen Buddy Guy do that? You know that song? All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I got to go downstairs and get some volume. I gotta go get my dumpster out of the alley too. It's not windy, but I have a big garage, and I keep the dumpster in the garage, and then on trash day I open the little door and I stick it outside by the alley, and they come. I seen them come this morning. So my dumpster just sitting out there, and when it's just sitting out there, birds come along and they poop on it. So then the whole top of my dumpster has poop on it, bird poop. So I like to get it and bring it back inside the garage. But thank you all for spending some time with me. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? So I will just say thank you very much. I love you guys. And all right, man. Later on.